What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport's CEO and our recreation of the Zurich Airport, where last time we started work on Terminal A. And today is going to be the day that we finally get something done, and we're going to see if we can knock out the rest of Terminal A. We're going to start by connecting you up, but hopefully we can get some chairs over here, get a few more shops and restaurants. And maybe we could boost this up from 18. Money's been bouncing around a little bit. We also have been having issues with check-in. People getting through check-in on time. And there's not much we could do about that until we build the rest of this out. So that's going to have to wait. That'll probably be something we kind of focus on going forward, is knocking the rest of the terminal out so we can get at least check-in 2 in place, and then possibly even get some baggage going. But let's finish up something, shall we? I did pay back the loan right as I go to start building. So the loan should be paid off, the 172,000 today. There's a little bit from today, but not having that hanging over our head will definitely help out. Didn't actually finish this here. Let's speed things up so we can get some cash and get some things built. Still having an issue with the auto planner not assigning large flights. I think there's a lot of space here, and I kind of want to grab another airline. I think we're going to grab Atom Air. You guys handle large flights? Yes. Okay, Air does as well. Let's get OK Air. So more flights will definitely help us. We seem to be trending in the right direction. I think today we're going to start by finishing up what we didn't finish last time. So wall there, and secure. And how about a set of stairs? So far, so good. I want to grab this as well as the bathrooms. We'll go ahead and make sure we grab the zoning and everything with it. And you are going to slide over here. I think this is going to be the spot for you. So we can go ahead and get the bathrooms operating. Let's come in and fix the tile. We'll get our escalators in place, so we'll drop one there, and we'll get the stairs in place as well. And there is the little hole for the elevator. If I could stop rotating it so many times. Elevator lives right there. You know what? I kind of think we start down here. We'll start at this end. We'll work our way over here. We'll then go up here and go all the way back. I think that'll be the way we kind of attack today's episode. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well and are excited to see something get finished. Why do I still have... Okay. Didn't realize I still had doors existing there. We're going to take this wall down. We'll take it over. And then we'll kind of fill in the background wall. I guess we'll go to here. I guess that'll work. Give me a... Oh, wait. I need a door. I need a staff door down here, so we'll put it right there. Go ahead and we'll zone this for staff. Go ahead and get tile in place. There we go. Sliding over. There are windows down here, so you can check out the airplanes as you're kind of walking by. We can go ahead and wall that off, and I think we're just going to take that wall straight up there. Maybe we'll drop a break room back here. Give me a door. We'll put the door over here. Don't know if I wanted to build it today, but we'll throw a break room back there. And then whenever you're getting off of the... Why are you guys all coming down here all of a sudden? I find that weird, but okay. Don't know what y'all are doing, but sure. Whenever you come down, there is a little area that's walled off. I don't have any clue what's in there. I mean, we could always do a break room here as well. This area up here is okay with the exception of tile. I'm gonna, since this area is walled off, I'm just gonna do that, and you can exist there, and we'll de-zone that. Can we get a window? I'm sure we can. There we go. And we'll do a window in the middle there. Takes us to over here, where we will go ahead and run the wall around. And similarly here. Straight across, door for the staff. Zone this for staff. Tile the areas that apparently I hadn't tiled yet. There we go. You guys are going down this way. That way. Should be good. Okay. In the middle, we have two walkolators, and... Nope, that's baggage. Those are like walkolators, but different. So there's one that goes this direction, one that goes the opposite direction. We'll go ahead and add those in. And then you... Nope, wrong direction. Nope, not lined. There we go. So there's a second set there. And the last one I think we're going to put here. I'm going to leave the other side empty for a minute until we get to the top side. But we've got a little bit of walls to add in. Just kind of take that around, and lovely. The top side is all good. Do want to zone that. It's not necessary, I know, but it looks better. So that is secure. That is, well, staff. Staff. I'm not gonna try and hit the stairs there, but I am going to zone that little portion there just because I know the game likes to sometimes, you know, try and get people to That's all kinds of rum. That's not how stairs work. Okay, we'll let you build over there, I guess. That can go. Just a door down here. Door over here. There we go. Clean up my flooring. There we go. Okay. Last thing I do want to grab is some windows. Get 2 here? I certainly can. Oop. And I'm basically cutting it off at this point. Give me a small window. We can squeeze you in there. As for over here, we'll do 1, 2, 1, and 2. Leaves us interesting little area here in the middle, 1 and 2. Sure. I see some zoning I need to deal with. I'm going to leave that because you come around, it is walled off right there. I need that. So that is basically the downstairs portion with the exception of the break room that doesn't exist. You know what? Let's just do it real quick. Zone this as a staff zone. We'll do the whole thing. Break room's not going to be that big. We'll do staff room. Do that. I'm going to pause for a second. Three and 3. We'll do 2 staff bathrooms. Okay. Let's clear this out so we can get not security, because I don't imagine security is going to be down this far, so we'll leave it to that. Bathroom. On staff. On staff. And we got some staff hanging out here. Oh. We got a whole bunch of staff that just showed up. We'll throw some carpeting in there. Let's get a couple vending machines too. Drinks machine. We'll get a trash can over here near the door so you can throw your trash out along the way. We'll throw a couple tables right there. Have a couple couches, say like that. Give me a little wall action here. We'll do something a little bit different than we normally do. Let's have kind of a little area there. Give me a desk. No, I want a staff desk. An office desk. Maybe we'll do a couple office desks up here, just in case, you know, people need a place to, you know, check their work email and do that kind of thing. Give me some armchairs here. Table and of course you gotta have a fern, right? Two, three. Can we get it? There we go. And have another interior wall, just kind of along here, just kind of isolate things. Maybe this wall comes up, so it's kind of isolating from the kitchen. And there, nice little break room for the staff. That kind of wraps up the bottom floor. Now, for this side. This is going to be a little bit more tricky. Let's flip it this way. Now, you may recall mentioned that we were only putting in this walkalator this way. There's a walkalator, not an escalator, a walkalator that takes you from here and then runs you down here. It's kind of a I guess a ramp. I don't know what to call that, but was going back and forth, and I am gonna go ahead and do it. So I think I want you to go here somewhere. It's near the doors, so I think we're gonna put you right here. Go ahead and throw a wall around you like that. It is an escalator, but not a whole lot. We can't have like a single walkalator that's going between floors. The area here is not big. One, two. So this is kind of the other corner points. There are windows that look down here. There are floor-to-ceiling windows. We'll do one, two, and we can do a medium there in the middle. I guess we'll put it here. We'll mirror it on that side, and then I guess that'll work. So yeah, this area is open. This area is open to below. So we'll just kind of do that. So it kind of indicates that. Over on this side, there's... I don't actually know what is over here, but the map shows that the wall comes in, and then it kind of goes something like that. I don't know what's there. It seems like an odd thing, but we will go with it. My dude. Okay. I was concerned he wasn't going to make it. So right at the front here, there is a restaurant. The caviar. Oh, I forgot the name of it. I also don't have a good picture necessarily of the escalator area. It's the Caviar House Seafood Bar. So we'll go ahead and do... Yes, that'll work. But basically they do, it looks like it's just bar seating all the way around. It's kind of a horseshoe bar. And then it looks like they do caviar and just small, I don't want to say snacks, but that's the only thing that comes to my mind. We're going to need to add cooking stations. I don't want to because it doesn't look like there are cooking stations there, but there's no display fridges anywhere, and everything's going to require cooking stations. So we'll do some cooking stations, and then you've got the beer taps kind of right here. And then going around, you've got a basically just a horseshoe bar coming across here. And we'll take it all the way to there. Nope, we'll go over one more. No. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Oh, wait. Registers. Take out those two. There we go. Okay. The bar itself is an interesting green color. It looks like it's kind of backlit. Something close to this. The bar countertop is brown, but the front of it's a really nice greenish color. And then going around, you've got a bunch of bar seats. Until you get to about here. This little area of counter is lower for disabled seating. So if you've got a wheelchair, you can still enjoy some caviar and some drinks. They've got movable chairs, so in case you do need the bars themselves. Actually, I don't. I think one of these guys, yeah. And then the rest of the bar seating is basically black seats. So we'll do that. And that takes care of our bar area. So you can get yourself some caviar. What's the... Well, there. We can solve that problem for you. If you would get out of the wall, that would solve things more. What? You can't get to the staff room. That's way over there. Okay. Where is tight fit? We're going to flip this one. We're going to put the gate on the right side. Because there are... I'll put you here. And actually, we could do the self-boarding gates as well, which I don't have in a lot of places right now, I can tell. You guys are all good. But yeah, the walkway here feels very, very tight. The video I've got of before this was built, there's just a temporary wall basically where that is. And it's just a really tight fit. Do we have any kind of sushi place, maybe? I know sushi and caviar aren't quite the same. I mean, do we have a French place? That answer is no. Hey, we got La French. We don't have display fridges. You know what? Let's just go with wasabi. I mean, it's like caviar, right? It deals with fish. Not a fan of sushi or caviar for that matter, so yeah. I do not have the refined taste. You two. And you. There we go. Oh, you need to get disconnected, and then you can go. There we go. That gives us... Oh yeah, I need to flip this entire thing. Well, that's going to get messy down there. Because there is a Hudson and a duty-free shop that lives right here. Oh, wait. I need that to be secure so that people can get on the plane. That's sitting right there. The last, like, 2 people, apparently. This needs to go away. This needs to go away. I think this all needs to go. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to just run a single shop, because there's Hudson duty-free, there's a Hudson duty-free, and there's another duty-free. I'm not putting a duty-free down here just because there's 0 seating if I do. I'd like to just run, but because of the bathrooms here, I can't. We will do that with the food room because there is a start bar up here and there is a Starbucks over here. So we will do that, but we could force that across, but we can't do it with the bathrooms there. Oh, that's not... Zone that, take the staff room from there, add it over there, give me the stairs. Is it there? Yeah, it is. And we'll clean up the rest of this. There, okay. Staff room. Where are we putting the... There is a window here. And I think we run it to here. There is not a lot of space in the middle here. I'll go to here. So yeah, the shops are going to come forward quite a bit. So most of the walkway is just the two large squares here. Nope, that's a food room shop. The Hudson and duty-free shop basically share a space, and it's the same on the other side. They look very similar to each other in terms of layout. So we'll do cash register down here. This is primarily the duty-free, and then your Hudson at the other end with your books and everything. So give me some wall-mounted shelves. So books, magazines, and it looks like there's some stuff on the back wall. Then there's a wall that runs in the middle that I can see some electronics, like some headphones. And then there's kind of a pillar in the middle. As I'm trying to figure out where the middle is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 2 and 1, so roughly here. And then there's a that's not what I want. There's some pedestals in the middle. Let's rotate those. There's some keychains up in the front. There is kind of some t-shirts over here. And there are kind of a big old table in the middle. And then there is a little bit smaller one down over here. And then you've got a bunch of basically just shelving along the back wall, t-shirts, wine racks. No, one pedestal. That's not going to sit even. Looks like there's some keychains hanging off near where that pole is. So we'll go ahead and we will turn you loose on the world. I imagine we're going to end up having to redo that contract several times, but I'm just going to grab the whole thing because it looks like it's set up identically to this one. So we're just going to grab the whole thing, slide over here, and it sits directly opposite the Starbucks. So couple windows. I think we'll do it like that. That way, whenever you come out of the elevator, you don't just, run into things. And so I think it's going to go adjacent to that. And then there is basically a bunch of seating. There is kids' play areas. There's, I think, 3 of them that are in here. There's one actually right here. I have 0 pictures of the kids' play area. No pictures, no video, nothing. How big is a large one? Actually, a large will fit right there evenly. Let's go ahead and sign a contract for... Sure, paper news, why not? The flooring is just the same as the flooring throughout. And then there are more seats down over at this side. You know what? Let's grab some seats. And then we'll flip and go to the top side here in just a minute. So these seats feel like they are, I don't want to say older, but that's the best that I can describe them as. You can actually go there. But they're different than the other seats that I've seen in the rest of the airport. These have like a metal bar that kind of runs around them, so they're all kind of together. And then the seats down here are kind of a dark green. So they're just basically seats on the metal bars that go around. And then the other ones have basically a really nice, almost hardwood that, can you close? Thank you. That the black, oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Copy, that is all I wanted, because I want some seats up here. But the other ones are, it's a really nice looking, like a hardwood. I just painted those stairs, I just noticed. Or, yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll add in some seats over here. You do not fit evenly. Hold on. I guess we could do that. Take that one out. These seats are a little bit more in the... Is it blue or is it purple? Those are purple. Again, feel these are like holdover from like the 70s or 80s. Probably more recent than that. But they don't fit with the modernness that I've seen in the rest of the airport. We'll add a little bit of seating here. We can get a little bit down over here. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Then down over here, we'll add a little bit of seating for this gate here. These chairs are the bluer ones. Actually, so are these. So I don't know if the different sections were different colors at some point, but that's kind of what we're looking at here. Give me you. Because there's windows or seating right in front of the windows there. But there's like no seating in the main walkway area. But that'll give people a place to sit for a little while. We can grab some windows down here. There we go. That kind of takes care of the bottom half. Let's kind of roll through the top half. There is a window up here. Not that big. What are we doing this window? Because up here there is a smoking room. To be exact, it is a Winston lounge for smokers. So it is kind of a self-contained area. I guess we'll do that. Sure. Nope. There we go. And then there is a sliding glass door. It's not very big. Ideally, I'd like to bump it out. But I'm going to use this space for seating. Because seating is a little bit at a premium in this terminal. So there is, it looks like kind of a laptop table facing the window, and you got a couple stools, and then there is a couple armchairs. Don't like that. With a couple round tables in here. I stand corrected. Those are not really armchair-like. It honestly, it looks like a plastic seat with a little bit of cushion on it. We'll do these guys. If you want to take out that chair for me. Apparently the answer is no. Seats are just the... well... these guys look like they're just metal. And then these are a little bit more of a bluish tone. If you guys aren't going to take that chair out, I'm just going to say forget it. Thank you. So we'll grab you there. That'll at least give a little bit of additional seating in this area. We're going to grab you guys. No. Let's go from this side. There's some seating at the gates, but not a lot. So that kind of takes care of this area. Let's pause for a minute, because we're going to need to play with zoning. Now, I've mentioned it in the past, but if maybe this is your first time watching an airport CEO video, if you've got a wall and you're trying to zone over the wall, since when can I do that, game? I used to not be able to do that. I swear I don't know what the game is doing anymore. Okay. But there is a Starbucks over here. What's the different zone? Okay. Well, I can go back. If I do this, now can I do it? No. Okay, fine, forget it. You know what? There are ways around you, game. I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this right back. And everybody's good. Take that out. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of space here. Next to gate 71, which I actually don't think I have. I don't think this is 71. No, it's 75. That's fine. There is a Starbucks over here. And there is, depending on what pictures you're looking at, there's either seating here or there's no seating here. I'm gonna go ahead and just add some seating here. We'll grab you guys. Oh, that's weird. Whenever I copy this, the thing goes away. I'm just gonna do that. And then there is a window that runs next to that. And then you've got a Starbucks, and right next to the Starbucks is another Winston's Smoking Lounge. It's a little bit bigger, so we're going to run it all the way down. But let's get the Starbucks in place. There is... I think I can see up against the window. Then there's still some counter, so we'll do a stainless steel counter. There we go. And then there are some display fridges in front of that. And then there's a piece of counter and a register. Another piece of counter, and we've got obviously some coffee machines, so we'll do 1 and 2. And then there's a place down here where your napkins are. Then the counter wraps back around like here. This side seems open, which has an odd feel to it, but sure. This comes back. And then there are literally 2 stools right here and here. You get your coffee right down over here. There's napkins and whatnot there. Stools are kind of a dark black color. Let's take a, there we go. Then there is a little bit of seating in this area, and not a whole lot. The smoking lounge is going to come to, I guess we'll do it to there just so it's kind of aligned. Do that and that. There's a door in the back for kitchen stuff. Yeah, the zoning itself's just bleeding over, but that's fine. This is a solid wall. There is... looks like it's a round table and chairs. Put you here. Square back chairs, and then there's kind of armchairs. They don't look like they would be the most comfortable thing, but sure. Again, flooring is just identical to the rest of it. Over here, we've got another Winston Smoker's Lounge. With windows so that you can see in, I guess. So you can feel like you're in a fishbowl. Maybe you're being shamed for smoking. I don't know. It seems weird, but sure. I'll put a trash can down over there. I don't have any other trash cans really anywhere through the airport. We'll do that at the end of this episode. Looks like it's set up very similar to the other one. We'll grab these guys. We'll go ahead and let things run so we can kind of get things built. Just going to throw in a couple tables. Willy-nilly, I guess. That'll work. So we've got our Starbucks up and ready to go. We could probably get a little bit more seating here. 1, 2... Do it that way. Sure. This is more for the sake of the game, just to have places for people to sit. Dawned on me I didn't do that. And then lastly, we've got the start bar. As well as, you guessed it, another smoker's lounge. You just want to grab this one. This is also a Winston's, so I feel they're all pretty much uniform. Is there additional seating on the other side of that? What is... Oh, there's additional seating on the other side of the start bar. Okay. So we're going to drop you in there. We need to readjust where windows exist. You go away. This walkway would actually be pushed a little bit more to the center. So this wall here would be in line with this wall. But the space between the escalator and the wall is not very big. But given overall space restrictions on the... Which way is this window facing? There we go. Given the overall space restrictions on the map, we'll just go with what we've got here. We'll do a couple tables that are adjacent to the start bar. And looks like just some black chairs. There is window. That's not English at all. There are windows there. There are windows there. Small window here. Because there's a wall that comes forward. So there's a little kind of storage space for the bar. I don't think I even took that. No, that's nowhere near where it probably should be, but sure. It's not as... I didn't push it forward to the front of the shop. The start bar is just that. It looks like it's just a bar. So seating, counter, space, bar tabs. 3, 4, sure. Wall kind of goes to there. There's a wall behind, obviously, that everything plugs into. There is some curved counter. We'll leave space there for a register. And it just dawned on me, I don't know what restaurant we're actually putting in here, because we don't really have much in the way of, yeah, we don't have much in the way of, oh, that is almost the same color. They look like they're tall stools. It's pretty much this color. Oh, okay, there we go. It just didn't paint for me the first time. And so that's basically our start bar. Now the question is, do we have anything that'll work? No. No, we don't. I guess we could fix that. Give me a door here. This is pushed forward probably a little bit more than it should be. Give me cooking stations. That'll at least give us the options. So we do have a Starbucks, and we've got the bar. Let's go ahead and go with Dunkin' Donuts for now. I'm pretty sure I do have a Starbucks somewhere. I just saw my painted staircase. There we go. However, with the, I think there's another, actually I know there's another larger Starbucks in the airport, so I'm going to hold off until we get that one in place. And then there's just a bunch of seating here. Spread that out. There is a window up here. Yeah, we'll get that in. And that basically takes care of all of the shops and restaurants you have closed because we don't have enough people coming down there. How are we doing here? Zoom is at a whopping 2%. Mabel's at 61%. OK Air is at 8%. You still have flights. Again, you have large flights that are not being placed. You're coming from Sweden. Yeah, Sweden is... a Schengen. You can go there then. You are a large flight. You're coming from Sweden. You're coming from Iceland. Those are both... You guys are both Schengen, yes? Yes. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn the auto planner back on. But yeah, I don't know why it's not pulling correctly. You are still stuck because you haven't even began boarding people yet. You check in, check in, check in. Those are issues. But we are actually sitting on almost a mil. Which means we could finish the other stands over here. But since the game's not, you know, booking flights over there, I think check-in might be the better way to go. So I think next time we will kind of get some terminal foundation going on over here and see if we can get at least some of check-in 2, if not all of it, in place. In fact, I will probably do the foundation, since it is going to take them a minute or a while to get that in place. But I want to get check-in 2 up and running so that we don't have the check-in issues that we've been having. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Didn't we sign a contract? These contracts have already came and gone. Oh, well, shoot, that's fun. Okay, there we go. With any luck, we should see people joining. We've got a whole lot of red just everywhere. You literally just landed, so I'm not concerned with that. It's just everybody else is having some check-in issues. So check-in is going to be the next thing we deal with. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here and look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.
Oh, yeah.